changed me. It's impossible not to change. It's impossible to go from, where you were to where you are today, financially. Floyd and I have known each other for a long time. And, when I first met Floyd, he lived in an apartment that Top Rank used to put a lot of their fighters in. Yeah. He lived in this apartment down on, I want to say it was off Flamingo. And, he just started to make some money. Yeah. So, I went over his house. He was showing me all the sweaters that he bought and all the things, Floyd's always been that guy. Yeah. He likes to shop and he likes to buy clothes and, it's...
UFC President Dana White was very direct when talking about Floyd Mayweather's showy social media image. In a recent interview, White called out Mayweather for showing off a lifestyle that doesn't reflect the truth, highlighting the boxer's recent statements about owning a fancy house and his growing unpaid debts as clear proof.
Do you think Floyd is definitely done?
No, I don't know if he's done. I mean, he could probably come back and he'll have a boxing match. I don't take away from what Floyd's accomplished in boxing, but he's stepping way over.
Dana White, knowing just how much Floyd Mayweather made from his fight with Conor McGregor, spoke very openly. He called Mayweather a careless spender, saying that no one with common sense would have money problems after making that much. Floyd has no control over his spending and lives an extremely lavish life. White asked who could be so reckless and not constantly run into money troubles.
Floyd Mayweather, which ironically is a boxing event, but it's the biggest combat sports fight ever.
What did that gross?
It did 4.4 or 4.5 million buys at $100 a buy.
Yeah.
White took it further, comparing Mayweather to some UFC fighters who never earned anywhere near his boxing money but still lived simply and spent carefully, building their wealth through smart investments. He didn't stop there. White also questioned the idea that Mayweather is a billionaire, saying he has plenty of evidence to prove otherwise.
With somebody you know well, somebody you have worked with, obviously, Floyd Mayweather. I have been dying to hear your perspective, your thoughts, what you actually think about this YouTuber fighting maybe the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money and, they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to, get in there and make money.
I can't say I know every detail of Floyd's money, but one thing is obvious, he's not a billionaire. And if that's true, there's no reason to live so recklessly, White said, noting that much of Mayweather's supposed wealth goes into unnecessary jewelry. To make his point, White recalled a past interview where Mayweather claimed he earned $300 million a month, calling it completely false. He said he actually makes $30 million each month. Only someone gullible would believe that. His record is full of lies, which is why stores everywhere call him out for unpaid bills, White added.
Nate Diaz apparently wants $20 million to fight next. Is he going to see $20 million?
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I never...
Supporting White's comments, one fan wrote, Mayweather is the ultimate gambler, always showing off his wins but hiding his losses. He's never respected money, and his comebacks seem more about chasing cash than love for the sport. Even 50 Cent has criticized his bad financial choices. Another fan agreed, backing White's point, saying that while Floyd may have some successful ventures, they are probably swallowed up by poor investments and reckless spending. There's no way he's making $300 million a month.
That was able to capitalize on his fame, his personality, and everything else out.
As long as he buys every flashy toy and bets just to brag about winning, it's clear he has no control over his money. Not that he isn't rich, but he literally can't even count to 300. At the same time, a more thoughtful fan shared a realistic view of Mayweather's wealth. He might technically be a billionaire, but most of it isn't cash. Reports say he has invested around $300 million in real estate, which isn't money you can access quickly when you need it.
And, when a guy like Floyd Mayweather starts putting it on you, it's not even going to be a fight. It's going to be ridiculous.
A clear example backing Dana White's criticism came when Mayweather posted his tax payments online, claiming he had paid $18 million to the U.S. government, a move that quickly backfired. Some people noticed the check looked fake because it didn't have a routing number, while others said it highlighted Mayweather's inflated ego, a typical sign of narcissism. This tax reveal came just after he reportedly spent over $1.1 million on Super Bowl tickets. The former boxing star even planned to bring a busload of guests to Allegiant Stadium for the big Sunday event.
Fighting maybe the greatest boxer of all time, Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, I understand these kids want to make some money and, You know, they do what they got to do and say what they got to say to try to, you know, get in there and make money. This is going to be such a one-sided, ridiculous ass whooping. It's not even going to be funny.
Mayweather wasn't going to miss out. According to World Boxing News, he was offered a VIP pass to attend the Super Bowl alone, but he had bigger plans. He wanted to bring a full entourage. Spending a huge amount, he booked his own suites with no favors needed. "I don't kiss anyone's feet and I never beg for anything, especially not a Super Bowl suite," Mayweather said. "I don't mind accepting invites sometimes, but the one paying calls the shots. That's why I get my own seats, my own suites, and can invite whoever I want. I'm lucky to bring 34 people to the first Super Bowl in Las Vegas." The cost? A staggering $1.1 million. Unfortunately, his hometown team Detroit just missed the playoffs, falling short by 1 game.
This is craft Irish whiskey, and I think he has a beard now. He goes from wearing sandals to have mink slippers. He goes from living in very meager house to living in an ivory tower. And he hadn't fought. I'm looking at it we last fought in January 2020. What do you expect when he steps back into the ring?
He's at a place in his life and in his career that, you know.
Right before spending that $1.1 million on the Super Bowl, Mayweather said he had to pay $18 million to the IRS. "Uncle Sam, that's what I owed while retired," he explained, imagining how much it must have been while still fighting. Since leaving boxing in 2015, he has earned over $500 million from the ring and invested in a luxury club in Las Vegas along with several property ventures, showing that claims of him going broke are exaggerated. Still, rapper-turned-entrepreneur 50 Cent has suggested that Mayweather might be facing financial trouble or at least some serious tax issues.
Canelo is still the man.
Yes.
You know?
He's been for a long, long time.
And he jumps in there and he does it and he goes to work, and it's hard to stay at that level for a very long time. And Canelo's another guy. I mean, what's this guy clipping? 40 mil a fight?
Easy.
Something like that. You know what I mean? Not including what he's making outside of the ring. So,
some might dismiss the rapper's claims as part of his ongoing feud with Mayweather, but there are definitely strange developments happening around the Mayweather circle right now. Forbes once estimated the retired boxer's net worth at around $700 million, and his 2015 mega fight with Manny Pacquiao reportedly earned him over $200 million by itself. Could Floyd's money really be running low? It seems unlikely, but appearances can be misleading. From a business perspective, his decision to fight Conor McGregor made sense. Still, his recent press conference announcing a New Year's Eve match in Japan against 20-year-old kickboxing star Tenshin Nasukawa has left the boxing world genuinely confused.
So many different houses. So as you guys can see, this is one of my closets. You know, we got bags, we got stuff everywhere. We got this ladder right here where you can take, you know, just got stuff everywhere. So, you know, you wanna go red bottoms.
Former friend turned rival 50 Cent, also known as Curtis Jackson, didn't hold back and shared his blunt thoughts on Instagram about the situation. At the same time, boxing fans rushed to Twitter, saying these moves could mean Mayweather is heading toward financial trouble. Everyone expected a comeback eventually, but assumed it would be against a familiar opponent, Manny Pacquiao, the Filipino boxing legend. Instead, the announcement of a fight against Tenshin Nasukawa, with rules still unclear, shocked the boxing world. Adding to the drama, Mayweather showed up at the Tokyo press conference on Sunday looking a bit disheveled and noticeably missing key members of his usual promotional team, including Leonard Ellerbe, sparking heated discussions across boxing YouTube channels online.
That you guys want to do, whatever you want to do, all from the bottom all the way to the top. So, like any kind of bag and everything you can name.
Floyd Mayweather's finances might not be as strong as he wants everyone to believe. Lately, he seems almost desperate, trying to set up fights with different opponents. Even a huge $300 million payday can disappear fast when money is spent as carelessly as his. Something seems off with all these recent moves. Is Mayweather just trying to cash in on his fame while he still can, or are there bigger problems with his money in the IRS? Only time will tell, and you can bet 50 Cent will be on Instagram ready to share every detail.
Showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings.
Dore has also taken legal action against Floyd Mayweather, suing him for unpaid debts and breach of contract, citing claims of fraud and other financial misconduct. Court papers even suggest that Mayweather ran an illegal operation with his chief of staff. For decades, Floyd has been known for two things: his unmatched boxing talent and his staggering wealth. During the Money Mayweather era, cash flowed freely with luxury yachts, private jets, endless shopping sprees, and everything in between.
It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I'm
Then 50 Cent stepped into the spotlight after Mayweather began showing off his huge real estate holdings. After an extravagant shopping spree in New York, Mayweather appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and made bold claims about his property empire. "I don't know the exact number, but I own around 100 buildings, maybe more. I'd say 99% of them are in New York City," he bragged.
IBF champion Billy Dibb, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. You know, so we brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. 1,000 apartments.
Mayweather's claims didn't go over well with 50 Cent, who fired back on Instagram. "Oh my God, if it's safe to say, I should say, oh. Champ is the richest special student, LMAO." But he didn't stop there. The 2010 Grammy winner posted again, taking aim at the retired boxing star. "Oh damn. Wait, I think Champ actually believes he owns those buildings. They're taking him for everything. He says he doesn't even know what he owns. Somebody tell Champ he just admitted he lives in New York. They'll take 58% of any income he has." To drive the point home, 50 Cent shared an image of Mayweather dressed as Pinocchio, the long nose clearly suggesting his money claims were lies.
Money.
Because you'd already invested.
Right, like when you give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail. Right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when... But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly.
Right.
So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to?
There's no way he owns over 100 buildings and 99% in New York. Oh, that's cap, Champ. We should slap the hell out of you. Laugh my head off. GLG Greenlight Gang, let's work. 50 Cent captioned his post. The two have a long history, and their feud has flared publicly many times. At first, this exchange seemed like just another chapter in their ongoing clash, until sports journalist Rick Glazer shared updates on Mayweather's finances, suggesting there could be some truth to 50 Cent's digs. Meanwhile, Floyd keeps living large, frequently spending on high-end jewelry, luxury watches, exotic cars, and even private jets.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather promotion.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal. It's not.
Mayweather has long been a vocal supporter of Israel, visiting the country several times, donating money and equipment, and meeting with Israeli leaders and military officials. He even received the Champion for Israel Award from Asia Torah for his work against anti-Semitism and hate. However, his support hasn't been without controversy. In December, the boxing star was reportedly confronted by a mob in London over his backing of Israel and the Jewish community. Witnesses told the New York Post that someone asked why he supported Israel while he was shopping, and Mayweather confidently replied that he was proud to stand with the Jewish people. Observers noted the encounter seemed very targeted.
You get into a fight or a shoving match before?
Yeah.
Who won that?
I won every time.
Every time? How many
Right
times
there,
y'all done?
No.
Every time.
No, we had twice. We got into it.
Like a real altercation?
Yeah, like one was with the...
Did he put that shoulder back on you? Because I'm thinking
Nah. It was more like out of reflex, so like...
The confrontation happened just days after the 15-time world champion launched the Mayweather Israel Initiative, a charity aimed at helping Israeli orphans. In a recent interview with Poker Firma, Amir Khan criticized Mayweather's constant need to show off his wealth publicly. Khan called the situation unfortunate but admitted he saw some irony in how karma seemed to catch up with him. "I would never have gotten that fight anyway. I think in their heads they didn't want to face me," he said.
He said, knock Mayweather out. No, I didn't knock Floyd out. I should have knocked Floyd out. It's kind of hard to hit Chap, even when he's standing right in front of you. Stop moving and with the shoulder block and everything, so...
"The thing is, look at how arrogant he's been," Khan said, pointing out that Mayweather is always flaunting cash, claiming no one else can spend money like him. Meanwhile, so many people are living in poverty. If he's throwing stacks at strip clubs, it just doesn't add up. Khan explained that truly wealthy people usually show their money while investing it wisely. Floyd keeps showing off, acting insanely rich, trying to make others feel small, but in the end, karma always catches up with him.
Just where you touched upon the Floyd Mayweather Jr. situation, I don't know how much you spoke about this since you retired, but how close was that fight?
Really close. It was really close that we ended up getting contracts signed. So I ended up getting my side of the contract signed, which was sent by Floyd Mayweather promotion. And when he come to me, I ended up signing it. And then the worst thing I did was to make an announcement that I've signed.
Khan also claimed that Mayweather was actually making money from his pro-Israel stance. How did he figure that out? The former British champion said he has been offered money for publicly supporting Israel himself, giving him an understanding of how such endorsements can be profitable. That's all for now. For the latest news, highlights, events, and everything happening in boxing, stay tuned by subscribing to our YouTube channel and turning on notifications so you don't miss our next top quality content. Until next time.